I started my business. My company is called Total Wellness International Limited. We provide wellness programs to corporates, SMEs, and individuals. But part of my CSR program, I had this desire to give back to the community, and my target was the youth. Part of my business, we have a training center, and we are accredited by NITA. What I decided to do was to go out to the field and look for the youths. So I started Global Youth Dynamics last year in December, where I went out to Kawangware. While I was out there, I was able to meet different groups of youths that came out every Saturday just to share with me, the challenges that they have been going through. From there, we were able to come up with 4 different groups. The first group is the drug addicts. We have sex workers. We have the talent group. And also we have young professionals. So these are programs that are running concurrently through Total Wellness International Limited. For the drug addicts, we have put in place a program for them. We provide them with transport to be able to go and get the methadone. Once they get the methadone, it helps them stabilize, leaving them sober the whole day. However, what we've realized is that for them not to engage in drug addiction, we've gone out of our way to ensure that we are able to provide them with accommodation. So we are paying rent for them, we're paying electricity. We were able to purchase goods for them in terms of utilities, house utilities, and also provide food for them on a monthly basis. But apart from that, we realized again, the chances of them going back to steal was very high because now they are sober and they need to do something. So what we did was find out from them what would they want to do in future. So we were able to register 4 of them into a driving school. However, there are others who want to do business. We've been able to get them funds to start selling second-hand clothes. It might not keep them busy the whole day, but at least they're doing something for themselves. So once they're done with the training, especially for the driving, they'll be able to go back into the marketplace and be able to get jobs.
Alafu bado kitu kingine hii project yenyu wenyewe Kenya naweza sema mom pasta yenyewe kuna venye Musa itu amsaidie sana juu kuna venye nilikuwa unaona nilikuwa kifua inaniuma, lakini kwenye venye aliniombeanga siku ya kwanza ni kujanga huko nilitokanga tu nikisikia vibaya, lakini venye niliamukanga kifua iko sawa, nilisikianga poa sana hadi nilisema nitakuja kumwambia hiyo kifua iko sawa.
Hiyo mizita nimechukua, nimefurahia juu ni madhe amenisaidia. Huyu mama alikuja akasema atasaidia majanki, nataka kusaidia kuacha dawa. Anakuja katusaidia. Ndio kwanza tusaidia na fare, tunaendanga mati nzuri huko. Hapa katuza nini shida gani mnakuwa tena wengine isipokuwa tu kwenda mati. Tumwambie nyema tunaendanga mati, lakini sasa tunaendanga mati tuna pale pa kulala. Akatorganize groups kama za watu watatu hivi kwa nyumba. Akatukombolea nyumba mahali pengine, mahali pazuri. Tukakombolea nyumba. After some times tena akamuuliza juu sasa mko na nyumba na hiyo nini nyingi mnajisikia na tukwambia sasa madhema tufungulia hii na sisi tuko determined bora tupeleke course. Akasema ni course gani mnataka? Nikamwambia kwangu mimi binafsi nataka driving. Alinipeleka nikamaliza, nikasema asante. Sasa inangojea tu DR hiyo driving license hapo ndapute kazi. Hao wengine tulikuwa nao, wengine ni viwete, wengine wako na madenti zingine zifai. Mimi Mungu amenilinda mpaka hapo nimefika, nimebidi niambia Mungu asante. Kama hiyo life nimesema cha kwanza ikae, angalau niangalia ahead.
For the X, let me call them X sex workers, what we have done is we've actually taken the entire group for our training on financial management, including the drug addicts, including the talent team and the young professionals. We organized training for them that we were able to take them through financial management. After this training, we were able to provide the ladies, the ex-sex workers with capital to provide them with a means to be able to buy goods. So they've gone out there, they have purchased, and right now they're currently running that business.
Kwa majina naitwa Miriam Atieno na nilikuwa sex worker. Mama Selina akanitoa huko na akanifungulia biashara. Na sasa naendelea na hiyo biashara. Nilikuwa na mtoto. Sasa ilikuwa lazima niende nitafutie huyo mtoto, juu lazima nilipe rent, nimtafutie chakula. Juu ni mimi nilikuwa na yeye. Nilikuwa najua naenda kutafuta pesa. Ofisi nilikuwa najua nikienda lazima nirudi na pesa.
Then we have the group of the talent group. After listening to their challenges, they mentioned and said they need a sound system. So as a company, we were able to get for them the sound system for them to be able to have events. So every Friday, they have an event where they are able to showcase their talents and their skills, their music, to their peers, and also be able to invite other people to like their music. So from there, they are able to produce their music and sell it to their friends and relatives. Part of the same team, we have a group that's doing acting. We are encouraging them. Right now, what they're doing is they do skits and they post them on social media, just to get attraction, which is a good thing. Then we have the young professionals who we've been able to connect with World Youth Alliance, where they have been registered to take up an online training. Through this training, the advantages is that they will gain more knowledge in a few of the topics that will be discussed in that training, and be able to train others within the community.
I got the chance to attend a training sponsored by Madam Selina. The training is mostly about reproduction and infertility. So as a woman, I benefited a lot from the training. It helped me to understand different issues that undergo in my body and try and solve them. It also helps youth to identify different challenges they're facing in daily life and try and curb them.
What compelled me to start Global Youth Dynamics was one of the challenges I've seen with the youths is that they have a lot of skill, they have a lot of talent, they're dynamic in the things they do. So you'll find if somebody is skilled in a certain area, they thrive. However, there are some who do not even have that opportunity. They have the skills, they have the talent, but they don't have the capability to grow themselves. So, and then of course there are those ones who have been deserted by their families, and that's where we have the drug addicts and the sex workers. So what I was looking at is, how do I change the lives of these youths? Because at the end of the day, these are our leaders for tomorrow. So with the right mindset, I believe we can transform the youths as we transform the community, as we transform the society, and as we transform the nation as a country.
Mama Selina, mimi mara kwanza kunichukua, sikuwa nimeamini. Nikaona na hiyo hapa nilikuwa nakujanga tu nakwambia kitu fulani hivi na hivi. Wanajiondoa juzi wa kwanza. Mimi nilikuwa 50-50 by the way. Lakini nikamwona nyumba bado nilikuwa 50. Ai. Anti hivi alinipeleka drive, ndipo nilikuja nikaona hapana, huyu mtu hawezi kuwa ati yako hivi. Ako sawa. By the nikaona yeye hata kama nilikuwa nimefoji kwingine, nikasema by the sasa inafaa nikuwe clear kabisa. Mpaka hapo nikamwamini hapo. Juzi wote wanafika to that extent. Ndio wengine wanakombolea nyumba hata mnakaa miezi 4, lakini hapo hata azidi anasahau na nyinyi kabisa. Hata afuatilie nini hapo. Lakini unakuta anafuatilia na anataka kujua sana mbona mnaendelea. Mpaka unafeel yenyewe anawakea.
Yenyewe Global Dynamic imechange. Sasa hizi naweza fanya hustle yangu fiti, nipe nyumba na sweat yangu. Na niseme yenyewe ni ndio nimetoka kwa mfuko wangu, yenyewe ndio nimefanyia. So walini change, wakani cancel, wakani guide, so niko fit.
Mimi personally imenisaidia sana, niko na time na mtoto wangu. Nasaidia hygiene kwa mtoto wangu pia, saidia kutukopoa.
Global Youth Dynamics really is what I am now. I would try to look back before I joined Global Youth Dynamics, and you know, I was sleeping in the streets, no balanced diet, no nothing. I was stealing drugs. I was not focused in life. I was like, everything was so near here. But after I joined Global Youth Dynamics, now it's like my life is planned, and I have a strategy that now I'm working on towards achieving my goals and targets in life. Currently, I'm writing a book. It's called Survival. I'm taking a driving course at Africana.
Some of the challenges is getting these youths into the program, and then you find, yes, they're going to take the methadone, but they still go back and take the same drugs again. So that has been a big challenge. There are others who come, they take the funds, and maybe they don't go for the methadone. Of course, the other big challenge is the finance aspect. The entire group comprises of 45 youths. It's a challenge to provide finances for these people on a daily basis. So what I did was provide psychological support for them. And what we did, we had a group session for the entire group, just to go through issues that they have been facing and how to get out of them, because every problem, there's an underlying issue. So through that group session, they were able to speak up, and that gave me some hope that yes, you know, it's a challenge, it's a problem, but I can't give up, because if I give up on them, who will take care of them? I started the program, and I believe by God's grace, I will be able to finish. So that is the hope that I have. And I know these lives will be changed, they'll be transformed, there'll be better people in the community, and we are going to use them to change the lives of more youths apart from them. What sets us apart from the other institutions is that the program is running very differently from most rehabilitation centers, because what people do when someone is suffering from drug addiction or alcoholism, they're taken into an enclosed place, and they're put in that home for maybe 3 months or 9 months, depending on how severe the case is. So for us, we are not doing it that way. We are not enclosing them, because what I told them is that I need them to understand that they're human beings. I want this program to stand out and be able to attract the youths. I want the program to attract the youths into the program, where they'll say, you know what, I'm desiring to change. And because I'm desiring to change, let me take myself. So as opposed to the family members rushing you to a rehab, I want the people who desire change to come to us, as opposed to us pushing them into the program. So these are the people we want. People who are desirous, people who want to actually change their lives and never had a place to go. Or maybe they don't even have the facilities, you know. So we want to give them a place where they can come, and because they have made up their minds they want to change, we put them in the program and be able to change their lives.
Tunaweza ambia dunia mzima, these people affected with drug ni mtu kama wewe, as binafsi ni mtu kama wewe. Huyu mtu anaenda kufanya anaenda huko kuuza mwili, ni mtu kama wewe. Huyu talent mwingine ame lose hope, ni mtu kama wewe. As you binafsi, tuache kuwa tupilia mbali, wanajiona si binadamu. Ndazo unapata kwa drug wanakanga pale pamoja wote. Wanakanga tu pamoja, wanaona wapendi kwa community. So kinaweza ambia dunia mzima wapende, make them kama brother yako, sister yako. So at least ukana utajua challenge gani ndio mtu anajiza kwa drug. To make wa feel better in the society. Wa feel ni kama hawa watu wengine.
My long-term goal is to bring the youths together and, you know, make them very strong leaders. At the end of the day, I'm training them to be leaders, because each one of us is a leader in your own setup, in your own settings. You're a leader.